His TVT's a little bit out of practice.
Could be. Next map, Neoplanet S, already loading up. What do you think about this map?
I don't know, man. With these two guys, I don't know. I'm really wondering. We haven't seen MVP Cheese yet, so I'm curious about that. Since we normally see that. Then again, I guess he wouldn't need to.
He doesn't seem like he needs to cheese against Innovation, which is so funny.
All right, over here in the upper right, in the red, looking unstoppable, he is
LGIM MVP from Europe.
His opponent in the bottom left. I personally thought he was going to win this. Now I'm not so sure. He is
STX Soul Innovation from Korea.
Well, time to see what Innovation does when his life is on the line. I do think MVP is going to stay with Mech. Might be a little bit harder to secure that third, though, with Mech on this map.
Yeah. I think, yeah, the third is much harder to hold with Mech. And if you do take a third, you're going to get dropped very easily if you can hold that third and get a good position. So that's something to keep in mind. Also, Bio on this map, you know, this is a map where you can counterattack.
Yeah, certainly.
And, you know, that's where you almost get to be like a Zerg player when it's Bio versus Mech on this map, is you can always counter and to try to get their slower, less limber army back home. And if you do it right and you actually get enough expansions going Bio, then you can switch into Sky Terran before their big push comes and gets you.
Yeah, you know, I would say that if MVP has a cheese for this series, this is the game for it.
Yeah.
He's up. You know, he can afford to lose this game, of course, being at 2-1. And I feel like this could be the hardest one for his style.
I got to agree. But we'll see.
Well, he is actually just going to go very fast Command Center, whereas we see Innovation going Command Center, then Gas. So he's being quite greedy, counting on MVP not doing any really early all-ins.
All right, a gutsy move here from Innovation, but, you know, so far, I don't know. I would not know what to do right now if I'm Innovation. And again, guys, if you didn't know, he had a lot of Zerg preparation over the past, not even just this week, but
he's basically just been crushing Zergs lately. That's been his matchup.
MVP has just, I mean, this is some really solid Terran coming from him. It's really scary.
Well, he's throwing up the double gas after Command Center, so he'll be going into his factory reasonably fast. Of course, Innovation going to be going into a factory right away as well. I'm so excited to see what these guys actually open. I really hope MVP does not go Biotank. I feel like that's where Innovation's really going to shine with his mechanics, and MVP
I agree
might
with
lack
that.
with his wrist problems.
Well, you want to know why too, is because Biotank is what you use quite often against Zerg.
Yeah.
So you're just going to be very comfortable controlling that army. Very true.
Okay, so a factory coming up right now for Innovation, a bit quicker than MVP's. Not the biggest deal in the whole world.
All right. Again, a lot of this we're seeing here, very standard. But let me tell you something. Whatever the best Terran builds and execution that these guys have to offer, we're going to see it right now because everything is on the line. There's no Terran in the finals yet.
There will be, though.
There will be one.
I think one of these guys is going to win this
Call
match.
me crazy. I think you're right. But no, seriously, you know, they can bring out their best strategies and not worry when they go into the finals about you know, one of their best strats being revealed.
All right, well, we do have the armory on the way for Innovation already, so he's going straight into Hellbat drops. See how that works out for him. MVP just now finishing up on his factory. I feel like he's just going to do the same thing, grab a couple Widow Mines, and then go into Hellbat drops.
Yeah, I could see that for sure. MVP's SCV actually spots that command center. I'm a little bit surprised the Marines didn't come down earlier and hit that.
May have thought it was a bait or something.
Yeah, I guess that could be. He didn't scout for a while, so.
Yeah. All right, so yeah, everything looks pretty normal here. MVP just now starting his armory. Will we see just a couple more Hellions being produced or a couple Widow Mines? He has enough time for either. I would like to see those Widow Mines again. They haven't really worked
the Widow
yet,
Mine
but
play.
Yeah, they have so much potential.
All right. Well, there's a little bit of downtime here. Artosis, if your guy, MVP, if he gets to the finals, how does he do against SOS?
Oh man, that is a very hard one to say because MVP's TVP was so awesome when he could mix in things like double barracks play. And that is no longer truly an option in my opinion.
That's very true.
Mothership Core decimates it. It destroys it so badly. All right, hold on. We actually have a couple medevacs passing each other. Hellbats versus Widow Mines. Not much at home for MVP right now. Uh-oh, I think he's going to be in a lot of trouble.
The Hellbat drop has commenced. And now the SCVs are trying to get away. He may pick them back up over here and try to intercept them. Another drop.
And he's targeting those SCVs.
Oh!
So that is a lot of SCVs going down.
That was a big blow there. Meanwhile, we have a medevac in here from MVP coming in.
Well, can he actually get a really good one off? Uh-oh. It does go down.
I was going to say not so much. I don't think that's going to work.
Yeah, he's down by 12 SCVs right now, Tasteless. That's a hard position to be in.
Well, you know, this has happened before to MVP and he's recovered. I don't see why he couldn't do it this time as well.
It's a possibility. You know, he lost 10 workers. He's only killed 2. But yeah, he went down to 9 before and 1, so we can't count him out yet, that's for sure. But oh god, that's going to be scary, this drop.
That's a serious drop.
Yeah, this drop is not messing around.
And he doesn't quite have enough to really defend it.
Yeah, this is a very powerful build
I'm actually scratching my head thinking what
I think he's about to lose all these SCVs.
I think so, yeah. Here we go.
Well, the missile turret doing a really great job against these medevacs, so they're going to lose their mobility, but how much damage can all these deal? He's just got less right now for Hellbats.
Yeah, he
just
has
going
less.
Down.
Oh, nice. Locking them out, though. That was really smart.
Yeah. It'll take them a couple seconds to actually kill a depot, but in fact, they're going to go back for that mule.
Yeah, he's got a second drop coming in here. He'll land over there. Okay,
he only
nice
killed
move.
5 more SCVs so far, by the way, so just something to keep in mind. Some fighting going on with that unit.
That's one of the only times I've ever seen a Viking kite something on the ground.
Yeah, doesn't happen all that often. Innovation flying up with a couple more Hellbats. Pretty painful indeed.
Oh my god.
I think that was actually for repairing, but I guess he's showing off as well.
Nope, he's actually that confident he's going to win this, and I can see why, because more of these Hellbats are actually headed over here to take out all the SCVs over this expansion. The economy right now of Innovation is looking spectacular.
How does he hold on against these next 4 Hellbats? They're going to go right into the natural here. There is a missile turret, but I don't think he cares about it at this point. He's killed so many SCVs off, and here we go.
Yep, here we go. Oh, man. This is, oh my god, 26 workers killed here.
That's pretty painful. He's got 22 left against 54. Still better than that
Does this mule actually get this back? Yeah. Okay, I learned something.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Tasteless has a new TVT strat.
I got a new strat I use on this map, man. While harassing, I just slowly take their minerals away.
Yeah, so even if they get those SCVs back, what do they get in mind?
Watch out, people on the ladder. No, seriously, I am seriously very surprised that it can make it all the way back. That's actually kind of cool. All right, so, you know, Innovation looks like he's taking it easy now. He's not going to keep harassing. He's probably very comfortable with this lead. Yeah. And that's going to make it MVP's turn to try to do as much damage as humanly possible.
Well, how many SCVs can he get? It might actually be a ton. Oh my god, so many SCVs going down. Not quite enough yet, but he's getting closer at least.
Yeah. Yeah, lots of Hellbats. There's Hellbat stuff going on down here. This is a really great series, but I'm a little bit worried about this next attack coming up here.
Yeah.
MVP is very low, not just on workers, but on just defense.
Yeah, he has very few units. And also, Innovation's 3rd command center quicker, and his 3rd and 4th factories much quicker, like finishing as MVP started. So, this is going to look kind of like the last game that we just saw, where MVP just had so many more units the entire time and just kept attacking. Innovation basically has that going on right now.
All right, he's even sending Vikings in of his own right now to deflect that. So I think we're going to go on to the final game, number 5 here.
Does look like that.
It's been an incredibly close series so far. Well, but he looks like he's actually just going to barely deflect this.
Yeah, MVP gonna hold it, but he does lift up and go into that main base.
All right, and here's the damage, again, that he can do that's going to be so hard for him to deal with. Send him to that command center over there. It looks like these SCVs are just barely going to get away.
Yeah, MVP deflecting it once again, saying, don't you count me out. He still has 38 SCVs against 56, but Innovation with that third base going, and now he's starting siege tank production.
Yeah, that's
it's a bit tough.
It's pretty scary.
Yeah. MVP, in the meantime, getting his double tech labs up. He wants to get those siege tanks out as well, but will he be able to actually secure a third base? He keeps on losing SCVs. His economy having a very hard time recovering.
All right, he's transferring these SCVs right now. There's a chance we might see a fourth taken here from Innovation pretty soon. Now, MVP is going to expand. I get it. He has to expand. He's so behind. But at the same time, you know, there's also a high chance if Innovation sees his expansion, it will trigger him to attack.
Yeah, it definitely could. He just has such a unit advantage. As you can see in the supply, 40 supply up. That's pretty rough. And his next two factories aren't that much quicker than MVP's, but he's had those other two for quite a while and has 2 additional siege tanks even when he gets all the way across the map, which is a very big deal.
All right. We got another attack coming up here. He doesn't have any Vikings with his army, right?
No.
He has none. Okay.
This is pretty tough. Nice zoning right there by Innovation. Going to go up into this third base. Luckily for MVP's, only dropped mules there so far, so not the biggest loss, but just not being able to mine from that location gives Innovation more of a lead.
And he's sending his Vikings up here, so he's actually going to intercept this command center and take it out for sure.
Yeah.
This is so bad right now for MVP, who was looking very poised to win this series, especially after that last game.
Well, it's certainly not over yet, Tasteless. Does lose that command center, and Innovation's taking a fourth and sieging up. How does MVP even approach breaking this contain?
You know, the problem is that, oh, well, we're going to see if you can try this out. I don't know if it's going to be too effective.
Yeah, this should be just about it. MVP going to end up losing all of his units here, and with that, it should be just about the end. But Hellbats are pretty good.
Yeah, they're pretty good. But Innovation now landing all these mules just to make fun of his opponent. He couldn't even repair these tanks with him.
Yeah, may as well. So MVP killed a lot there, but he's down by half the supply of Innovation right now.
Yeah. And he's just going to siege up, start to hit this command center. We should be seeing GG here as he's landing those mules right there. More reinforcements coming in here. Yep, there you go. GG. We're going to go on to game number 5 now. Between these two badasses. I can't believe how well these guys are playing.
Yeah, they are going back and forth, back and forth. Innovation took such a big lead there, Tasteless, and just kept on top of it. Hellbat drop after Hellbat drop after Hellbat drop.
You could see he had the Hellbats inside the main, and there was this moment when he got locked out, but Innovation had 2 more medevacs with a total of 4 Hellbats in him. Headed towards the expansion. That's when he dropped the mules.
Yeah.
That's when he said, I got this. So,
well, we'll see. I mean, I think MVP still definitely can take this. That was going to be one of the harder maps. Innovation came at it with a very good build, command center first, into non-stop Hellbat drops. But the next map is Whirlwind, and that's a big one.
This could be a really long game, actually. This could be an epic TVT.
Yeah, I think it could be. And I think this is a very good situation where we might end up seeing MVP's mech against Innovation's bio again, but on a more bio-friendly map than before.
Yeah, I think you're probably right. We're kind of cranking through these games very quickly here, so this should be up and running very soon. But if you're just now joining us, the winner of this will go on to face off against SOS for the finals here today.
Yeah. That is going to be an insane finals.
Yeah.
SOS, some of the best PvT we've seen, and of course Innovation MVP, quite storied Terrans in the matchup as well.
Well, looks like the players have requested that the game get started, so it'll be loading up, and then we'll go ahead and throw it in there. All right, do you still think MVP can take this?
Yes, I think he is going to take it. You know, Innovation right now has to be feeling some pressure. He was down against MVP. He had games that he had won and then lost to MVP. This is MVP's moment.
I'm still going to go with Innovation.